Oh, did you see that burn?
Don't even know that person's name, and I know they got the Bants.
Wow, this is totally those assassins.
The Crimson Rose and the Cobalt something?
Yeah. Oh, never mind, that's a deal.
Oh, it's Dio.
Dio? Or Dio?
Dio?
Maybe you thought it was Dio.
Who mentioned Dio earlier?
Carmadrine. No one.
Somebody
Dio.
did.
No, that was a gunslinger guy.
Gunslinger guy?
Sorry, yeah. You know, relative to Gunslinger Gal.
Yeah.
Sergeant Rex.
Sergeant
Steel.
Rex Power Call.
Who? Or, you know, he had an eye patch.
Yeah, I know. It's Adam
You know
Jensen.
who I'm talking about.
It's Adam Jensen.
It's Adam Jensen.
That's his name.
Damn. I can't remember. Jamie, maybe?
Yeah.
We aren't here to discuss that. Gillian, nice to meet you. I don't know yet.
I don't know what that means. What people keep saying is a John face.
I feel like it's just a thing. Oh, there's that thing. What the hell?
Oh.
I have a beer too. 2 beers.
Two beers.
Right up. Beer. 1 Anaheim. 2 Bronson extract. 1 powdered. 2 Flannerguide. 4 Camel Tree.
Oh, you're making it a biggie.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, we'll try it this way this time.
I wonder if you make it big, do they bill you for more?
I wonder.
I don't know. Probably not.
I don't think so for the purposes of the game. I'd imagine...
Well, it keeps track of how much money you're earning at the top right there.
Yeah. I'm not sure the game cares.
Because
This might be too much. I'll take care of anything you don't drink. Good. We're not the kind to be filled to the brim. I feel like I'm reading the incorrect parts. It's so quiet.
Oh, they came here when the dogs were here.
Huh. Alright. Huh. A plushie, not an overfed dog. What's weird about that? A cubicle or kennel. What?
Oh, they must work with the doggos.
Oh, yeah, alright, sure.
Yeah, okay.
I just thought it'd be cute if one day I went to work and they had one waiting for me. Like they saw me as one of them. Last Mega Christmas. I love Mega Christmas.
Do you think when the future hits we'll go straight to Mega Christmas, or will we have like a Deca Christmas beforehand?
Maybe. I hope at some point we hit Giga Christmas.
The Gurren Lagann of Christmases.
Giga Christmas. Tengen Top and
Super
Gurren
Galaxy
Christmas. Super Galaxy. Oh, a doggy clothing line. So what's... There has been a stupid amount of no lore about these dogs. What?
They can talk.
Yeah, how did that
They're
happen?
smart. Brain implants.
Okay. But why? And why just Corgis?
Is it just corgis, or are corgis just the only people who have been mentioned?
Dog clothes? I don't know.
I don't know. It's for the meme. Do it for the meme, Bobby.
I don't want to do
In
it
the future,
for
that's
me.
how all science is created.
That's already
You
how.
think
That's
peop-
already
you
how
think
it's
people
going.
invented nanomachines for medical reasons? No. They just wanted to be Senator Armstrong.
Have you seen those ridiculous theories about Trump's presidency and Keck?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I
Sure.
probably don't know the extent of it, but
It's
it's funny.
well, it's deep. I mean, knowing the extent of it takes a
It's-
stupid amount of time.
It is one heck of a rabbit hole, I know that much.
Yeah.
It's the best.
I don't really pay attention to it, but I keep seeing all these things where it's just like, look at this coincidence, and I'm up to like 40. I'm like, how? How this one person, this one event, has so many.
I remember seeing a blog post on how easy it is to manufacture coincidences.
Probably.
Like, it
you
was
just need to find arbitrary information.
It was based on a news story about like the pyramid's latitude or something, encodes the speed of light to like 10 decimal places, which is pretty nice.
That's pretty cool, but I'm
But
pretty
at the
sure
same time, if you looked for anything,
you can find something that the pyramids
it
correspond
could be latitude, longitude, height, diameter.
Yeah.
It could be the speed of light.
It is pretty
Euler's
interesting
number,
that-
the pi.
That, like, think about, I don't know, in terms of bigness of ideas or objects, I suppose. It's like everybody knows about the pyramids, everybody knows the speed of light. It's interesting that those two things happen to be perfectly linked with that way, I guess. It's bullshit,
Yeah.
but
Cringe.
my favorite, though, is the, what was it? It was a bunch of pictures of the different pyramids, and someone's like, look at all these pyramids, they're in all these different countries, but they all look exactly the same. What does this mean? It's like, it means it's a good way to stack rocks and not have them fall down for a long time.
Yeah.
Guilty as
Everyone
charged.
knows aliens prefer cone structures anyway. Pyramids were actually a symbol of rebellion against them.
Aliens have puzzle-shaped pieces. Did you know that?
Wait, shaped like an entire puzzle? So just like a rectangle?
No, like crop circles. If you ever wonder why crop circles are everywhere, alien dicks look like crop circles.
So what do alien vaginas look like? That's the real question.
Tyler, no one ever draws a vagina. No.
No, what would they look like if that's what an alien dick looks like?
It'd just be
I'm having trouble with your theory here.
The inverted of whatever it looks like.
The negative space?
Yeah. You'd have to. It's basically a way of finding your soulmate because you have to find the one person that fits. Like a lock and a key.
You don't unlock a key for one thing. For another, let's just play the video game. I'm done. I'm done with that one.
Oh boy. Yeah, veterinarian just became a real, more serious career. That kilt was
What are they
awesome.
talking about?
Dana occasionally wears
The
a skirt
boss.
or pants, and this is riveting
This
for
is
reasons.
riveting. Hey, anything about the boss?
The boss is pretty
I
damn
didn't
cool.
hear.
Occasionally she
the
wears a
bear in
kilt.
that kilt.
We went to the same high school. You remember the kilt guy in gym?
No,
No? The teacher?
I only took gym like once.
Well, for the record, we had a teacher that wore a kilt often. Like, very often.
Nice.
Buzz Lightyear, I think.
I know one other gym teacher was friends with my brother. He was cool.
I wish I was friends with my English teacher, because that English teacher's radical.
Ah, yeah, he's the best.
Pretty sure he was high. Most of the time.
I don't know which English teacher you're talking about then. That's fine, we'll talk about it later.
Shoot, I don't remember his first name now.
Why would you need to?
We were close. I baked him kale.
You baked him kale?
Yeah.
How'd you bake kale?
You bake it
It's a
in the
leaf.
oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just set on fire or something?
It crisps, and then you put certain seasonings on it, and I guess that keeps it from crisping too much, and you basically
Huh.
make these chips. They're horrid. Absolutely horrible.
Great.
I mentioned them once, and he had no idea what kale was, despite being one of the smartest people I think I've ever met.
Yeah, there's some weird food out there.
So I brought him some.
You ever seen what a aioli is? I didn't know that for a while.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it before.
It's like pesto, but not as strong.
Okay.
It's like a garlicky kind of dressing almost.
Weird. Why
What
did
other
I...
weird stuff do they have in the bars at Minnesota? They've got some weird stuff.
There's always weird stuff everywhere. You can find deep-fried anything, probably.
I've never had quinoa.
Quinoa. Also heard of that. Mochi, have you had?
That's Japanese.
Yeah.
Isn't that just a big rice ball thing?
It's basically just like dough.
Oh,
Sugar dough. But not quite... It's bad.
it's not the
It's
jelly
alright.
donut.
What?
Never mind.
Manly drinks.
2 strong manly drinks.
It'd be really nice.
Who's messaging me?
Yeah, right?
I can't even use the... I was hoping that the overlay would turn that off when I turned off the overlay, but I guess not.
I think there's another setting you have to click.
Yeah,
Actually,
probably.
That directly corresponds to the audio function of that.
Sorry. I wasn't paying attention, but you're doing that?
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
remember to age it.
Huh?
Remember to age it.
Oh, yeah.
That's all.
Damn it, Tyler.
I'd hate for you to make a mistake at this crucial juncture.
How did you know?
Because it says so on the manual?
Should've. How did you know that this would be the time I forget it when the other times I did? Hey, come on.
Because if you didn't forget it, I wouldn't have had to remind you.
Now drink. You'll get used to it. You're a robot. Who the fuck would ever do that?
I don't know. Probably the same person who tries to get everybody he knows drunk.
What an asshole.
Why would somebody propose to you on your first year of high school? How could that not be a joke?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
I've seen people on Facebook who are just like, oh my god, I'm gonna marry this dude, and I'm like, you're 12. But they take it totally seriously. It's unfortunate. Ouch. The worst part isn't that they set me up, but rather that I saw it coming. Oh. She's emotionless because she's been hurt. And also possibly brainwashed or something?
What?
I don't know. Is she a robot? Is she a KGB agent? What is she?
Jill?
Yeah.
I don't know.
She's got hallucinations up the wazoo. Could just be acid flashbacks. She might have been a raver.
She had a hallucination once.
Like 4 times already. Like almost every sequence we see this.
On the TV, you're right. It's only
she
happened a few times though.
She talks to herself. Teenagers are a plague that must be eradicated.
I feel like that's almost trying too hard to get the V audience on that one. I was a teenager, but I knew that teenagers sucked.
Yeah, pretty much.
I love when people talk about that because it's like, you know, you're probably right, but I was the lucky guy who just managed to be segregated with all the other cool guys. Be an honors student, children.
I think our school was just cool.
It is easy street.
Well, after all the hard work and all that, but after that, it's easy
Hard
street.
work. No,
I remember some shit.
you don't have to work it. If you're smart, you don't have to work a day in your life until college. At which point you hit a brick wall and then you commit suicide.
That depends. Some people don't need college.
Sure.
A lot of people actually don't need. It's super subjective because it relies entirely on your own personal ability and circumstances as to whether or not you need college to be successful in life.
I mean,
especially
you
considering
can say that about anything.
Yeah. Whether or not you need limbs to be successful in life.
See,
Other anecdote, I once saw, not in person, sadly, a person with no arms or legs swimming, and that made my day.
Like in person?
No, just a video. I really wish it had been in person, but...
I was gonna say, that just sounds like a dumb chain email now. I always wondered, if we're on the subject of college and necessity, if you wanted to be an artist...
Yes.
Could you just, like, if you plan to be self-employed, really, in anything, could you just not seek a degree, but instead just sneak into college classes and learn? Would you ever get found out?
For college classes? Well, they do roll call and attendance.
Not in my college.
Really?
No.
Well, maybe. You probably
We have a lecture hall of 200 students. You're gonna fucking take a roll call.
Oh no, you could sneak it. If you're seeking just to learn, then totally. Sign up for like 1 or 2 classes so that if anyone asks...
No, I mean like don't even attend college. Just be college age, show up to class.
No, I'm just saying, it'd be smart to attend one class, so when people ask, yo, what the fuck are you doing on campus, like, they get something up, you can be, oh, I have classes here, and you show them some kind of, I don't know, student ID.
Oh, sure, but, like, if you're
But
college
then-
age, like...
Yeah, no, you could probably just sneak in
Yeah.
at some places. If your aim is just to learn, but a lot of the time, having a degree is kind of better, I think, in that field. Also having skill.
Well, by that field, you mean...
Just art in general.
I
It's
guess.
art.
Like I said, it depends
It's-
on whether you
it's
plan to be
super saturated.
self-employed or not.
Everyone wants to be an artist for their job because it's the best.
Well, depends. Also.
I get it. It's pure creation,
'Cause I'm like,
which
yeah,
isn't always great.
that's
is it?
another thing that is
Everyone
a
wants that.
discussion I can never be part of, is necessary college, 'cause it's like I'm fucking bioengineering.
Depends.
I can't not go to college.
Yeah.
Just show up to Boston Scientific one day going, hey, can you do this without killing somebody? Maybe.
It's not like an electrician
Let me
job.
try. Been doing this in my garage for 3 years.
Ironically, a lot of the extremely important jobs are people that are just kind of off the street, where it's just like, hey, you want to be an electrician? And my buddy's like, yeah, sure, I'm working at Pizza Hut right now.
Well, a lot of
I've
those-
never touched
A lot of those are
a light
literally
bulb."
like high paying because they're forgotten about.
Oh.
Ooh, a didgeridoo tutorial.
What?
My
I like
lord.
her more and more. Yeah.
And just as you were getting happy,
I found this bottle being neglected
you're
in
gonna
my...
be so disappointed when she winds up being best girl, I bet.
Oh, well, she did just give me a bottle of breaking.
Oh,
Apollo Trust Bank has locked its doors. 30 people trapped inside. A security system was activated. Interesting. Huh.
oh shit. I
Hey,
don't
Rex.
actually wanted her to be dead.
It sounds like it was just some kind of dynamiting thing. There was no guns, probably. There's just people trapped inside because the door is locked.
Oh, okay.
Sounds like things got ugly. What do you mean they got ugly? Yeah.
What do you mean you heard that earlier today? It was breaking,
Breaking
news.
news. Not for Rex.
Not for Rex Power Jensen.
Ahead of the curve doesn't even begin to describe it, baby. I guess the bunny was late. Give me a Mars blast. Boy. Gameplay.
That's one spicy drink you got there.
Manly too. And so strong. Look at those manly arms.
Spicy is a criminally underused adjective in my opinion.
Spicy.
It's pretty
Wow. Criminally underused.
criminally.
I like that. I also like spicy.
That's one spicy adjective right there.
That's one, a spicy meatball. Boy. What other adjectives should make a comeback? Crunk.
As soon as you said
You-
the word
you know.
comeback,
Yeah.
I knew that's where you were going.
I actually wasn't where I was going, but you know, that's the first thing that came to mind.
That just means I know you better than you know yourself. That's because of nanomachines, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was about to ask. They're real in his eye.
Oh, you're skipping past this faster than I can read it.
I'm sorry. Skimming. What if someone sent you after me? I'd reject the contract. You would? I don't ask the name of many people, you know, and I always remember those whose names I asked. They're real in my eyes. Actually. It's just wrong. I'd like to know them better, and to some extent, I care about them. I need that because otherwise, nothing you should concern yourself with.
Sorry, buddy.
He's got a
But
big
Jill's
soul.
got a boss to love.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And me, also.
Obviously.
Yes.
I don't
I gotta
know.
update that waifu spreadsheet. Why did you look over that? It's not actually a spreadsheet.
Because you pointed. And you said waifu spreadsheet, and I was...
Oh, yes.
If I came in here and saw a waifu spreadsheet, I wouldn't be upset. Just disappointed.
Oh. That's a type of upset.
Yeah, I guess it is. Upset's incredibly broad. I can't wrap my head around that. Something's off about this. Maybe it's the fact that the news is making a unusually big stink out of it. A girl that was in here yesterday said she was going to the bank. I can make time for one more drink. A beer. Let's keep it simple.
Beer.
All mixed?
All mixed.
I'm a speed bartender. Yeah. An interesting one. The gist of it is that brewing was an important part of society during its development. Drinks were ubiquitous while feasting. They helped to foster bonds and build faction alliance.
Yeah,
Given enough time.
+5 points to faction alliance.
Yeah, I heard. Not as big as whales, though. Whales are really good.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, I want to know more about that.
Yeah, don't go turbo on us, man. I'll boot up Human Revolution and I'll see you there and I'll be like, oh. Because I won't notice anything, it won't be different.
It's because he looks like... Oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
He's so clever. You ever felt like your sanity has slipped right by you? Truth be told, neither have I, but I'm afraid of it happening. Okay. I don't know. That's a smart fear to have in nanomachine world. Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, fearing lunacy is a really normal thing to do. That's honestly terrifying. A lot of people romanticize mental disorders and stuff for some reason. I don't know why. And they're fucking horrifying. I don't know about that.
Yep.
Like, could you imagine actually seeing people that don't exist, and they're like talking to you and stuff, and you actually
I know you're being serious right now, but like, come on, there's an obvious joke here that I have to make.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
I've been running this channel by myself for 5 years. I guess it would have been funny if I said you've been doing that.
Yeah, alright. You're good at throwing your voice, too.
Woo! You can't throw your voice to a digital microphone.
Yes, you can. There's not bird calling. You don't throw it like you're throwing a baseball.
No, it's
spinning
trying to reflect the sound waves off my hand.
Oh, gotcha. Did you know that
it was you!
Did you know if you release a small bit of light into a box that's composed entirely of mirrors, you still can't hear the light? Isn't that a crazy fact?
No.
Well, fuck off then. Fine.
Yeah.
Won't share any more tidbits with
Alright,
you.
well,
Jesus.
as long as we're on the subject of people who are on their way to becoming an unhinged maniac.
Better than a hypochondriac. God, I'm skipping through these. Something you shivered just very good. Yeah, that's the old thing where it's like if you're able to question the fact that you're sane, you're probably sane.
Well, no.
Yeah, roughly. I don't remember the exact scientific or the exact philosophy of that.
The streets are restless.
I'll pass. I have a couple matters to attend to at home. Oh, a nano camo module for my apartment.
I can weaponize my apartment now.
I asked my mom for it. Used up all the past gifts. Feels a bit weird. What will that change? Oh, she can just change her.
Oh, good. She can eat her hamburgers.
What is a kotetsu?
It's the traditional Japanese, like, table
Okay.
cloth.
Tablecloth or table?
I don't actually know,
Good to know. I offer you.
but it has a cloth on it.
Are they the ones that are lower to the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, and you're
Because they don't
sit-
have chairs in Japan. They
Honestly,
don't have enough wood.
I love that because I kind of enjoy sitting on the floor instead of a chair. Probably really bad for you, but. Let's plan to grab a beer, yeah. Careful out there.
You did it.
No mistakes.
Get a nice wall
somehow.
pattern or something.
What? Fine, yeah, sure.
Jill wants to buy a fan even though it's winter.
Something to liven up things in this room.
But you know what I want to do? Pee again, so I'm gonna stop this recording.
Wow.